Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, you guys.
Oh, okay. All right. That's nice to get a. That's probably the first applause he's gotten for that since 1987.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, when do you get applause for that? Do you remember, does anyone remember being potty trained? Is that a memory?
No, but I remember my cousin, who was my age, ate his own shit, and it was a huge family scandal.
A scandal.
Yeah, it was like spoken in hushed tones. Like his mom came in and she saw him.
And what age are we talking?
I don't know, but we
like infancy or toddler? Or?
Enough to be walking around and stuff.
And he just picked up some poop and just decided,
she
tried this on for size.
She put him on the toilet, and then when she came back, he had done his business, and he was like, he was bent over and just like pulling out and eating it like, oh, I pooped too much. I should put.
He did not say I pooped too much.
No, he didn't say anything.
Okay.
She just gave it, and he was like, "Hey, look."
But that would be a great time for a catchphrase because, like, no one's ever gonna forget whatever you say there. You could just be like, "No new taxes," and people would be like, there shouldn't be new taxes. Like, I like Ike. Like, you could get a guy elected if you ate your own shit and then looked at the camera and were like, "Remember this?"
Do you think it's a kid being guilty about poopies, or he's starving? Like feed me more food.
What was his thing?
Yeah.
I think he was just an adventurous kid that was like, let's see what this is about.
Well, you know, I mean,
oh no,
Freud's big thing was like I think Freud's been sort of like discredited by his the people that came after him, and I think a little too much because it's not like we all question Ben Franklin when we talk about electricity. Like Freud was the first guy to go, "What if your brain is complicated?" And before that, it was just like, "You're a lady, you should lay down. You're hysterical. Like, your uterus is making you crazy." And Freud was like, "No, what if there's like a bunch of shit in your brain that you don't even understand?" And why we should take shits on him because he also said we all want to fuck our moms. I don't know. But anyways, that was my Freud defense segment. But Freud's thing was that, like, you know, what is the first thing you ever do as a sentient mammal? You know, other mammals, they deer are born and they start walking, and kids are like, you know, we're born conscious, and we may not be born moral, but we're born conscious and sentient. And then, like, the first thing that happens is you make something. You make something that's not you, but you made it. It came out of you, and like so things can happen. You know, Freud's theory was that things are happening formatively to you depending on the attitudes in the world toward the thing you made, and your like, and then the other things, the things you put in your mouth is, you know, that's all you can do. You grab things, you stick them in your mouth. How do people react to that? How do you feel about that? And you know, you make a duty, and you, you know, it's all that. You know, I've heard those phrases, the anal fixation and the oral fixation and stuff. But anyways. I believe that's totally valid. That's the stuff that makes sense. Like the penis plunger, I don't doubt it, but it's so specific. But I, like,
we have our episode title.
Simple things make sense to me. Like, oh yeah, like your mom's the first person, your first woman you meet, and your dad's the first man you meet. Like, you can't really argue with the simplicity of that. You can then argue about neuroplasticity and whether or not you still have a chance to like overcome your nurture with your and your nature. But it's still like simple shit like makes sense to me. Like, you take a shit when you're a kid, and you have shit on your hand in the crib, and then you're like, probably, I'm sure we all ate our own shit at some point. We just didn't get caught and didn't do it like a weird cartoon, like a Heathcliff cartoon. I don't know. He's got a turd and he's like he goes like this, and then there's a fish bone comes out. This guy took it to a Popeye place. Like, as he deserves the shame that he probably still lives with.
How is a cousin you said, or what was he?
Yeah, what's his first and last name?
I mean,
and what town does he live in?
How is he adjusted? Has he grown up into a happy, healthy human being?
Oh yeah, he's a doctor.
Well, who are some of his patients? Maybe they're listeners. I mean,
he's a radiologist who are like, I think they're like, yeah, look at X-rays.
Right. And they're in charge of whether or not you get over or under irradiated when you're. So someone out there is like doesn't know that the guy at the button once ate his own shit out of the toilet.
Yeah.
Like,
do you remember when you?
I don't have any memories of potty training.
Yeah.
I also.
Yeah.